Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making the viral TikTok whipped coffee recipe. You guys, it's all over the internet right now, and I want to give you guys my thoughts on the coffee and also the technique, because some people are using hand mixers and stand mixers and others are whipping it by hand. So I want to give you guys my thoughts on that. So if you're interested, please continue to watch. So the first time I tried this recipe, I actually made it in my KitchenAid mixer, and this recipe is a 1:1:1 ratio. So you're going to use 2 tablespoons of instant coffee, 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, and 2 tablespoons of hot water. And make sure your water is hot, so not lukewarm, not room temperature or cold. It has to be hot or this recipe will not work. So I'm starting my mixer on a low to medium speed because I want to give my coffee and sugar an opportunity to dissolve in the hot water. And then once it has dissolved, I'm going to gradually increase the speed of the mixer over time. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, after 2 minutes of mixing this, it just looks like broken promises and disappointment. You're going to think that you did something wrong, but you have to allow this to go for about 6 to 8 minutes, and you're going to see that the mixture is going to increase in volume and lighten in color, and that's exactly what you want. So at the 8-minute mark, I actually had cranked my mixer all the way up to the highest speed in attempts to try to incorporate more air to get that like whipped cream texture that I was seeing on TikTok, and it just wasn't happening. I ended up with like the sweetened condensed milk kind of consistency. I've seen some videos where other people got similar results, so I figured that it was okay, and I just went with it. So I have my mason jar here filled with nugget ice, and I have to put emphasis on the fact that it's nugget ice because if you're a true ice connoisseur, you already know that that's where it's at. And I'm adding in my milk. You can use any kind of milk, but just make sure that you're not like me and you actually get it inside of your glass. And then you are going to add your whipped coffee mixture. And you're going to add in your straw, give it a nice stir, and you are getting ready to enjoy one of the best cups of coffee that you ever had. You all, the consistency of this whipped coffee combined with the milk is insane. It almost reminds me of like a slightly melted milkshake. Once you have the whipped coffee and the milk fully combined, it is delicious. But to be completely honest, at this point, I am not impressed because it does not look like the fluffy whipped coffee that I saw on TikTok. So I'm going to insert a clip of me making this again, but I actually whipped the coffee by hand. So as you guys can see, I'm using the same recipe, but I am using my handy dandy whisk to whip it up this time. And it took about 10 to 12 minutes of constant whisking for me to get the consistency that I wanted. I really wanted it to have that fluffy whipped cream like texture, and I was able to achieve that using the whisk. So I don't know if you're just able to incorporate more air that way, because even with me using my stand mixer on the highest setting, I was not able to get these results. So I'm definitely team do it by hand until I can figure out how I can use my stand mixer to achieve the same results. So there you have it, you guys. That is my take on the viral TikTok whipped coffee recipe. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video because when I discovered this on TikTok, I knew that I had to make a video on it, and I just wanted to share it with you guys, especially if you are a coffee lover. And if you are not a coffee lover, you can actually try the same technique out using hot cocoa mix, you guys. So even try it that way if you're not a huge coffee fan. And if you do try it, let me know down in the comments. Also, like this video and please subscribe to my channel. We are growing every week and I want to continue to push out new content for you guys. And you can also go over to TikTok and Instagram and follow me there. You guys, I want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for all of your love and support, and I'll see you in the next video. Be blessed. Bye-bye.